All right, so welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at something kind of different, I think.
Yeah.
It's not an article. It's not a book. It's an audio file.
Uh-huh.
It's actually titled "Create a Masterpiece for the Ears" .mp3,
Ooh, okay.
and it's kind of I think a cool metaphor for life.
Yeah,
It's
just yeah.
about viewing life as a symphony,
Okay.
and you are the conductor.
I like that.
So we're going to be talking about that today, and kind of like how focusing on the positive aspects of that symphony that you're conducting
Right.
can make for a really richer, more fulfilling life experience.
Yeah, I mean, it is a really compelling metaphor.
Yeah.
When you think about, listening to a symphony, you don't necessarily focus on every single note, right?
Yeah.
You're listening to the way all the notes work together
Right.
to create the overall effect.
Exactly. Yeah. And this audio is saying that we have that same power in our lives. We get to choose which notes to emphasize. And think about this, right? Like if you're conducting the symphony of your life,
Okay.
what would it sound like if you gave more emphasis to the quiet, joyful moments, the ones that we often overlook?
Yeah,
Would that change the overall composition, do you think?
absolutely it would.
Yeah.
And just like a symphony has moments of both, harmony and dissonance.
Yeah.
Life has its highs and lows, right? And
Yeah.
and the audio points out that a single dissonant chord can disrupt an otherwise beautiful melody.
Right.
The same way that, one negative experience can sometimes overshadow an otherwise good day.
Yeah. I know I've definitely had days like that where just one little thing just throws the whole song off key.
Right.
But the audio goes a step further, right?
Yeah.
It suggests that we actively delete the negative, just like we declutter our homes,
Yeah. I'm really intrigued by this idea of deleting the negative. Like, in your experience, what are some of the most common things that people struggle to let go of?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's so easy to get stuck in patterns of negative thinking.
Yeah.
Like, rehashing past mistakes or listening to that inner critic that we all have.
Yeah.
Or even staying in relationships that no longer serve us.
Exactly.
Those can be hard to let go of.
Yeah, and deleting the negative could mean, like, setting boundaries with that friend
Yeah.
who always kind of drains your energy,
Yeah.
Or finally unsubscribing from those social media accounts that just make you feel inadequate.
Oh, yeah, those are good ones.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I agree with the audio, about just deleting all negativity.
Okay, why is that?
Well, don't you think that sometimes difficult experiences
Sure.
shape our character and our resilience?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And the audio doesn't necessarily advocate for, erasing all negativity.
Okay.
It's more about recognizing that we have a choice in how much emphasis we give those negative experiences.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not about ignoring the negative completely,
Right.
but consciously choosing to amplify the positive.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's where the audio's emphasis on turning up the volume on the positive comes in.
I like that.
This could mean like making time for things that bring you joy, or celebrating small wins, or practicing gratitude.
Right.
I know for me personally, I tend to get bogged down in, my to-do list and everything.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to try to turn up the volume on gratitude by taking a walk in nature.
I love that.
Yeah, and just really appreciate the beauty around me.
That's great. What about you? What are you going to turn the volume on today?
No, I love that. I think today I'm going to turn up the volume on creativity.
Nice.
I've been putting off a personal project, and today's the day to pick it back up.
Awesome.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's amazing how even small shifts in focus can change the entire sound of our lives.
It really is. So to recap, what we've learned from this fascinating audio,
Yeah.
we have the power to shape our own life symphony by choosing which experiences to emphasize.
We can delete the negative by letting go of things that bring us down.
Right.
And we can turn up the volume on the positive by focusing on what truly matters.
And if we connect this back to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
it's about realizing that we have more control over the composition of our lives than we might think.
Yeah.
We can't always choose the notes that life throws at us,
Right.
but we can choose which ones we want to emphasize.
I love that. And here's a final thought for you to ponder out there listening to this.
Okay.
If your life were a song, what would you title it right now? And how might you change the composition?
Yeah.
What would you delete? What would you amplify to make it a true masterpiece?
That's a great question.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Yeah, this was fun.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.